The grass is greener on the...
Like Nasty was coming with a completely different sound, bro.
Of course, but it's still, I can guarantee you there's gonna be 1 or 2 tracks of bars. I can guarantee you.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
To me, Nasty still
Correct.
sounds the
One-
same. What do you mean, different sound?
Can you compare Bed Hair and
Not sound, I wouldn't say sound.
compare when Zulu Man was on Power and just based on the songs that they're releasing right now. Can you compare it to Bed Hair? Would you say it's still the same type of music?
I don't think necessarily it's a difference in sound.
Hell no.
Just his
Different sound.
His rap standard is what's not the same. But the sound, it still sounds like him. It still sounds like him. It's typical Nasty.
I think like Zulu Man with Some Power is just more
less lyrical,
like vibey songs. If that makes sense. And then Bad Hair was like songs with content, like lyrics and shit. If that makes sense.
I would debate about it later, bro.
Can Tino come back so we start?
Aye, bro. I'm switching back to Wi-Fi, bro.
What's good, people? What's good?
Kitty.
What's good? I'm greeting you guys. What up? What do you do?
Oh shit, what's up,
bro?
Hey, what's up, bro? What it do? What it do?
Oh, yeah. So, welcome to the first episode of the Around the Hour podcast, where, you know, we're not really qualified to say anything, but we still say anything no matter what. All right, cool. So, we're going to, like I said in the group chat, we're going to be rating the top 10 verses from last year, but in our own order, the way we feel they should have been put in terms of the rating. So, I think we need to make the criteria because people obviously
top 10 verses according to Stogie T.
Yeah, the top 10 according to the Stogie T verse of the year thing. But I'm trying to look for what the criteria we said we're using was, so that everything we do makes sense because people understand why we're saying the things we're saying. There's 6 criteria used. The first one is, okay, I changed the names a little from what I sent in the group, but it still means the same thing. The first one is wordplay. Wordplay includes the words you choose to rhyme, your rhyme schemes. You know how some people can rhyme simple stuff like dark, lack, fuck, you know? Then some people can rhyme words which are harder to rhyme. So like this includes like how you rhyme your words, your wordplay, your lyricism, and your choice of lyrics, basically.
Yes, with ill intent in mind, I intend to find those that tend to pretend they 10 or 5 years of skill intensified. Show them the present tense of fly, cause their presence too tends to fly, tended to walk in tense of intense pun intended rhymes.
The second one is content. Content is the meaning of what you're talking about. So is the gravity in what you're rapping about? Is it something that someone is going to be thinking about later on? Something that you want to listen to when you're feeling some type of way, you know? Like, or is it just music for the here and now and then you won't listen to by yourself?
Man, I hate rap, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I become a freak of nature, all the kids stare. Who walk around bumping raw with the shit blaring, saying fuck school and dropping out like a miscarriage.
The third one is cadence. Cadence is kind of hard to explain, but it's basically how you choose to rap on the beats, like how you write the beats. Some people, you know, they're off beats.
Why don't we say flow?
It's there. Flow is the next one.
Yeah.
This nigga didn't even read shit. Flow is also there. It's separate. This nigga didn't even.
It's separate.
Okay, cool.
I'm a leader of the new school with a screw loose. All you niggas blues clues with a fruit juice. Turn your Jimmy Choo shoes in a FUBU. Nigga, you do what you can, I do what I choose to. I get litty in this bitch for my city. Only few real niggas left, they ain't many. They can pay me the M, they can pay you the Iggy. They can pay me the meth, they can pay you the glizzy. I'm Leonardo da Vinci, I paint a picture with color.
Speed and your delivery is also under this. The next one is flow. Actually, I'm gonna call it musicality because people have different definitions of flow. So musicality is like how catchy what you're saying is, how you choose to flow, also the melody, and yeah.
Matter of fact, fuck that, I'll be fine. I should've known you were never gonna ride. Long live you, cause to me you died. No, you can't call when the sun don't shine. When you got nobody by your side.
The next one is punches, which is your metaphors, your similes, the kind of thought-provoking shit that you say, and then people are like, oh my god, that's crazy, like thought-provoking shit. And the overheads and stuff.
Please don't regret, she said, baby boy, you look tired, why you ain't sleep yet, won't ever rest. To sum it up, I ain't hit my peak yet and still amounting to what they amounting to.
Then the last one is the difficulty level. Is this something that anyone could have been able to copy? Is this something that a specific level of rappers can only do? Or literally anyone who wakes up and says, I want to be a rapper can write a verse like yours? So it's just the difficulty level of your verse as a whole. The first one is the July Freestyle by Reason.
Okay, let me
First
start.
one, not meaning it's the first one on the list, but like as in like the first one we're gonna discuss.
Oh yeah.
For the people that are listening, that are watching.
Yeah. So okay, Terry, you're saying you want to start. You'll just mention what you gave him for rating for lyricism, then we'll all say what you gave him for lyricism, and then we'll move on.
Okay, yeah.
Wait.
Rating out of what?
Wait. So
Out of 5 or out of 10?
You give a rating for each category. Is that what you did?
Yeah, each.
Yes.
Then you add them up.
Is that not what you did, nigga?
That's not what I did, bro.
How's that not what you did? It was pretty self-explanatory.
You just identified who has what, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I did. Bro.
I was saying of those 6, you give each a rating of 5, right?
Yeah.
Then you add them up. Then you get a total out of 30. Out of what? What is it? 30, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, out of 30.
Yeah.
So whoever has the highest score out of 30 is basically number 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
How did you do it?
No,
but it's fine.
You know what I did? I just listened to the fucking verses, bro, and then I'm like, okay, this is hard. This is not. This is hard. This is 5. Da da da.
Yeah, this person has.
That's what
that's not a
I
problem.
didn't
I feel like we can just continue from there. Like you know the verse, you know what he was talking about, whatnot. Okay. So when it comes to lyricism, whatever, you give your score. When it comes to this, you give your score. Then Tina's recording them, isn't it?
Yes, we'll just have to go with that. But the problem with that is that you end up being like biased over one section over another section. You know, I wanted it to be critically fully analyze every aspect of it individually. Alright, cool.
Yeah, let's move.
So the first one, July freestyle. What are you giving for the wordplay section, which is rhyme schemes, lyricism, choice of words?
I'll give him a 3.
And you, Ben?
I'll give him a 3.
Hey, man, I gave him a 4. Because now for
but actually, bro, let me be honest. Let me say this, nah. I put his freestyle number 1 on my list.
Oh, hold up. Wait. We're not there. We're not even getting there, actually. We're not using...
No, I know.
Rates. We're using point systems.
Okay, stop.
Point systems.
Nah. You're saying like his choice of words and everything, right?
Yeah, his rhyme scheme, his wordplay.
Okay, when you say rhyme scheme, does it fall under the flow?
Rhyme scheme is more like in terms of the words you choose to flow. Like, are you saying the examples I gave where you just say like, duck, fuck,
okay, nah.
And then some people can add a much in there or such in there, and then it still like sounds nice, like that type of.
Cool. 3.
I think I'll give him a 4, bro.
Yeah, I also gave him a 4. 4-4-3. Yeah, 4-4-3. Tino, do I need to write or are you writing?
You can write, but I'll also write.
Nigga. Right. So, okay, 4-4-3, man.
So do I write everyone's?
Now you don't have to write on names. Just put like reason, lyricism. 4 +
4, 4, 3.
Content, which is again the gravity of what you're talking about, includes storytelling, and is there meaning or is it just bars?
I'll give him a 5. Literally, bro, he was speaking about stuff that made sense. You know what I'm saying? The whole racial shit he was talking about. The whole
makes sense.
I give him a 5.
Can't complain about that,
dude.
I'll give him a 4 for that.
I'll give him a 4, bro.
I understand what you're talking about, the whole Clifton Beach one, but that was like for the first 3 or 4 lines. The rest was
but then
blurring out.
Yeah, I get it. But he later on went back during the verse. He brought it back again, bro.
Okay.
And he also just flex in that shit as well.
Yeah, he was addressing flex, and he was also addressing his relationship with his baby mama, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I gave him a 3.5, but
This guy said 3.5. Like the fuck, bro.
Oh, my bad.
That's a 4, bro.
I can't say 3.5.
3 or 4.
It was not worth a 4, and it was not worth a 3. It was interesting.
Nah, decide which one you want, bro.
3.5.
You can't be out here calculating halves and shit, bro.
Not that deep, dude. Just I can't give him a 4. I can't give him a 3.
Bro.
Then Cadence. Personally, I gave him a straight 4. That was probably one of the most fire aspects of his verse. The way he was just going at it was just fire. I gave him a 4 for his cadence. That's me.
And I like the way he was switching
Explain
the flow.
Cadence again. What did you say it was? Sorry, there.
Cadence involves how you write the beat. Sometimes if you use speed smartly, where you speed in some parts and slow in some parts, and your delivery. I gave him 4. What you're saying?
Me, I'm giving him 5, bro.
4.
So are you niggas explaining why you giving them 4s or you just giving them?
Cadence is hard to explain. His cadence is just fire, bro. That's just, it was just fire, bro. And He didn't even have like a consistent.
Sorry, how much are you giving him?
Oh,
He didn't even have like one fire cadence. He had a fire one here, then he switched it up and made it into this, then he switched it up into this. It was just amazing. I don't know how to further explain it beyond that. Oh, by the way, just to make it clear, people will be watching this thinking like, what the hell happened? We had technical difficulties and had to restart. That's why it's looking different. Terry didn't like the way his bedroom looked. So I had to go out. I had Flo.
Flo, I'll give him a 5.
Okay, but wait, before
Cadence, how much did you give him?
Cadence gave him 4.
Oh, you gave him 4. Cool.
Yeah.
Quickly, explain cadence again.
Cadence is how you write the beat, using your speed smartly, whether you speed it up at some point and slow it down. Flow really, I said I was going to change the name to musicality. It's about how catchy is it, your melodies in your bars, what melodies you're using, and yeah, pretty much.
I'll give him a 5, nah, for Flo. But then I wouldn't say it was catchy.
Yeah, so why are you giving him a 5 out of 5, bro?
Because the flow. Nah, listen, the flow was
fire, though.
The flow was fire, you know.
But flow, the definition of flow is melody, catchiness, and musicality. In our criteria, of course. Now, I'm not saying that's why I don't want to make it out there and just say flow. We're specifying what we're talking about. So we're talking about catchiness, musicality, and what was the other thing?
Melody.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
I'll give him a 3, bro.
I also think, yeah, a 3.5 was the one I initially came with. I'll stick to 3.5.
So are you guys saying the flow wasn't hard?
According to our definition, bro.
Yes,
but if it was just like our definition of flow, that's a straight 5, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's change it to musicality. Let's call it musicality, because that's the best way. Musicality-wise, then.
Right, then with going with that, then I'll give him a 3 then.
3.5.
Also on 3.5. Okay, next, punches. I personally never heard a lot of those.
Yeah.
So I gave him 2. To be quite honest, I only heard one. It's possible that it maybe went over my head, but I only heard one. Something about my Cardi B tone or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for me, that's just 2 out of 5.
Did you hear the one about Let It Come Again?
What does he say?
Oh, shit. What does he say there?
Whatever it is it worth giving more than a 2 out of 5?
It definitely is.
3, bro. Give him 3.
I'll give him a 3, bro.
Is it like a lot of these things, or you just heard one, Tino, out of the whole verse?
I heard a lot. Maybe like 3. Not. Let me not say a lot.
He's fire at everything else. I just didn't think he was punching and metaphors. I didn't hear them. Let me say that.
The one way he says, "Are you guys listening?"
Yeah.
The one way he says, "Yo, niggas weaker than my pull-out game, cause my head."
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't get it, then let it come again.
Yeah. That's fire. That was hard.
That's hard.
Now I'm giving this guy a 3, bro.
Okay, I'll raise mine to 2.5. Terry, what's yours?
I said 3.
Okay, so 2.5, 3, 3. Difficulty, I gave him a straight 5 out of 5. That shit was hard. No one can easily copy that cadence. That shit was just hard. In terms of difficulty, I don't think it's easy for anyone to do that. That was hard.
I'll give him a 5.
I'll give him a 3.5.
For the difficulty level of his verse. Alright, nigga. Next one was Youngster's verse on, what's that song called?
DWM.
Dala what you must.
Okay, Youngster lyricism, which is once again wordplay, rhyme scheme. Didn't find it that fire, to be honest.
Can I start? Yeah, okay.
Go.
Okay, I'll give him a 2.5.
Young 3 there.
Yeah, I'm also on 3. I gave him 3 because there's that cutlery, butlery, pop, whatever. I don't remember the word you were saying that he did the whole way, and it was not that amazing.
You see, it was
not that amazing. Yeah, so 3 for me. Content, I don't even know what that verse was about. If you guys let me know, I don't know what it was about. I asked a lot of words rhyming.
Yeah, honestly, content. It was
I
just
feel
him
like
flexing and telling niggas about how he's like
Yeah,
the nigga.
I give him
Yeah.
2 out of 5 content for me.
4 out of 5
yeah, 2.5 for me.
for no content.
Are you saying it's less than 2, bro?
That shit was less than 2, bro.
Then what's yours?
Honestly, now, if I'm being honest now, I feel like he was kind of just looking for words that rhymed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he had a
It
lot
was-
of rhyming words, bro.
it was just random stuff.
And it was
Yeah.
more flexing, like that
Yeah, it was more
confident
flexible.
shit,
Exactly.
like that pompous shit. Like, yeah, I'm youngster.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to my 2. My 2, I feel I'm comfortable with my 2.
I'll give him a 2 as well.
Cadence. Yeah, that's fire, Cadence. The cadence was fire.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to give it a 5, but the cadence was fire.
And for me, it was a 2.5.
For the cadence,
Do you know why?
I'd
It
also
was
give
too.
him 3, bro, for cadence.
It was too repetitive. It was like the same thing, the whole verse, literally.
okay, but not 2.5 though. That same thing, it's also not easy to be able to do that a whole verse with the same words. Not same words, with the same rhyme pattern. It's not that simple to do that for a whole verse. You run out of words that rhyme. His words didn't rhyme out.
Nah, not really, bro.
Nah,
You can slap words together and just make it.
I'm saying,
This goes back to was the shit he was saying linking, or it was just things that were like just flowing. You understand?
partially.
It was just things that were flowing. They didn't really have meaning to what he was saying.
Yeah, but that's for content though. That's why we gave him a 2.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it links
you
to
can't-
then making it
The
easy
rhyme.
for him to just slap words
Put on
together.
words.
That makes sense. It's harder for you to link things, but still make it rhyme at the same time. That if he did that, then we would be like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Shit.
But we're looking at cadence in isolation. Cadence by itself, regardless of the meaning of the words and what. How does it sound like? You know, like that like that shit sounds.
Nah, the thing is, let me tell you, it was fire, nah. But then you kind of you get used to it in a way. You dig, because it's the same thing over and over and over again. Like with me, I heard the song for the first time, and when I was listening to it, I was looking at the lyrics.
Yeah.
And already I was ahead of him, and I was already reading the lyrics to the flow. I already knew how I was going
It
to
was
say it.
basic flow.
I say 4. Sorry, says 2.5. Ben?
3.5.
All right, cool. Punches. I never heard punches. Once again.
Yeah.
Okay, there was one, but it wasn't even that hard. Something about, I wrote it down here. Let me see. You like Kermit and the Muppets? Well, that's something puppetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it. Actually, I gave him a 2. I think I'm gonna take it down to 1. 1 out of 5.
God damn.
I'm giving him a 2, bruh.
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay, and lastly, difficult.
I think your niggas skipped flow, bruh. Did you niggas do flow?
You're right to skip flow. I was unsure here because the guy never really uses musicality in his verses. It's always just let me bar out. Remember, flow is musicality. Just for more clearance again.
The definition of flow. Bruh.
Musicality. Let's call it music. I keep telling you, let's call it musicality because we're talking about musicality, the catchiness and the vibiness and what else did I write here?
For me,
Melody.
youngster always bring the vibe because of the accent and everything is just so different every single time already.
Yeah,
The vibe
it's unique.
coming off from niggas that all sound the same, bruh. So then this guy will sound different from everyone. It's already like, okay, this is fresh.
Yeah, well, I gave him a 3 for me personally. That was my musicality judgment.
I'll give him 3.
So we all gave him a 3. That's the first thing we all agree on. That's it. Or difficulty. The difficulty of his verse as a whole.
2.
0.
This nigga said 0, bro.
Nah.
That shit,
0.
what was difficult about that verse? Honestly speaking.
what I was saying
Zero.
earlier, as much as he had one rhyme scheme for most of it, it's not easy to go on one rhyme scheme repeatedly, and keep
Nah,
finding
that
words
shit
that
is
rhyme, keep
easy,
finding
bruh.
words that rhyme.
It ain't that
In
hard.
terms of rapping, in terms of rappers, bruh.
That hard.
Nah,
Zero.
I disagree fully. Like,
I know it's 0. I said 2.
Ben
1.5. Okay.
Ben
Bruh,
Okoth.
actually, honestly speaking, that Gala Yumas verse, bruh, it was so basic, bruh. It's something anyone can do. It's just that youngster CPT did it. It was not even youngster CPT standards, bruh.
Exactly.
2.5.
Because if we let's look at everyone on this list, right?
No,
Everyone that we're
that's
gonna
how we
cover.
get the bias. No. We have to look at people individually.
No, wait, no. I'm talking about the difficult part, right? If you look at everyone on this list can do that flow in their dreams, bruh. So already the difficult part goes out of the window, bruh.
I'm sticking to my 3. 3 is it for me.
3.
Yeah.
You know?
I genuinely felt like it was a 3.
It's
Yeah,
2.5.
next one is Rouge. With the other guys, when I was doing this, it was easier because their lyrics were ingenious, but then with the others, the lyrics were not ingenious. So at some point, I had to.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear. Yeah. If I couldn't hear, I could have overlooked some parts. So I didn't make it either that the lyrics were not out there or something. Wordplay, rhyme schemes, lyrics, and yeah, that's the first one.
There I give her a 5, bruh. She came.
I'll give her a 4.
hard, bruh.
For the wordplay and rhyme schemes,
Okay, nah, 4.
I say I put a 3 for wordplay and rhyme schemes.
3.5. Oh, by the way,
okay.
does punchlines fall into lyricism? Because I saw a new category you separated, didn't you?
Yeah, punches is by itself. No, I say this is wordplay.
Did we ever go through punchlines?
We have been going. Oh, this guy, where have you been this whole time?
Oh, we have. My bad. I
Terry.
Okay, bro. You said 4.
For me, 3.
Okay, cool.
Content.
Another 3 for me.
Give it 2, bruh.
And Drew, Ben. Like I fucked with the shit. Like there's wait, let me see if I remember it. There's a part of something like, yo, I come from a country where child soldiers carry their baby. AKs. Like it was just hard, bro. That line was just hard. Like gave it substance. Of course, I don't think it was.
No, it was fire.
To find like those touchy, fire sounding bars. But that one.
Nah, I'll give her a 3, bro.
Yeah, I'm also on 3. Cadence. Here's my thing with the cadence, man. I don't think it was the best of cadences. But then I guess the leniency comes from the fact that everyone else had a studio booth to record their verses. This was live. And cadence, because obviously cadence includes your delivery and stuff. Live delivery is not as simple as in the booth delivery. You can record the same verse 10 times and make your delivery perfect. But then now when it's live, it's a different case altogether.
Now I'll give it 2.
Yeah, 2, bro.
Okay, mine was 3 there for cadence as well. And musicality.
Okay. Musicality for me,
2.
It wasn't musical. It was just bars.
Yeah,
it wasn't musical at all.
But it's a freestyle though. You see,
it's a freestyle. It's a freestyle. So,
but that's your definition, bro. So we're gonna give out 1, bro.
0.
We're gonna give out 1.
But with my definition, still, it's you have to be cognizant of what it is we're rating. That's why I'm saying, as much as it's a freestyle, what's the flow and musicality of a freestyle supposed to be like?
There's people like Juice WRLD. That nigga can still make a freestyle all melodic and musicality and shit.
Yeah, true.
Alright, cool.
You see?
Yeah, well, mine was 2.
But then with this one, I don't think it was about being musical. Like the whole movement behind this whole sway freestyle.
It wasn't about being musical.
It's about spinning bars. That's why she ended up even catching the beat.
I'm giving it a 2. Terry, what did you say? 0 musicality.
0, bro. Yeah, it wasn't musical.
I
said 1.
1.
Alright. Punches. I gave Punches 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
Okay,
I
change mine to
think-
1.
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
We recorded
Change mine
Jews,
to 1.
bruh.
Now, just remember now. The first part of the freestyle now, when she had the beat on, it was musical in a way. But when she cut it off, she wasn't trying to be musical. You know what I'm saying? She's just trying to speak to you like, yo, I got these bars. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
For me, from there, it was down like 0.
So are
But
you
give her
0
1.
or 1?
Give her 1.
Okay. Like I said, Punches was a straight 5 out of 5 for me. I actually think the punches were harder than any other verse, to be honest.
Yeah.
The top 10.
Yeah, shit, 5. 5.
Difficulty, I'd say I almost gave it a 5 because of how difficult the punches were, and I don't think it's easy for anyone to put as many punches like that. But then I realized because of it's an overall rating. The difficult is an overrating because the other stuff was not that high. I gave it a 4 for difficulty.
But then it was, you can't really say it was that difficult in a way because she ended up cutting the beat.
No, difficulty is in the sense of how easy is it for anyone else to do what she did.
3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Alright. The next one is touchline. Firstly, the wordplay, rhyme scheme. I say 3.
Yeah, 3.
3.
Alright. This is dope. We should do this fast for the rest of the guys. Content 3.
3.5.
3.
Alright. Cadence 3.
3.
2.
Okay. Musicality 3. Damn, did I give this nigga 3 for everything?
2.
Punches.
I'll give him 4, bro.
I was gonna say,
3.5.
I wrote 3.5. I was say 3.5. Yo, this nigga said me and my boy we go way back further than Slay Queen's hairlines.
Bro.
Difficulty 4.
3.
Yeah. 4. I agree with you.
Okay, that was fast. We went through that so fast. My goodness. Everyone else was an argument. Next one is Black Layers. What is the Black Layers song? I forgot. Oh, it's the I'm alone. I'm not alone. Something like that.
No, I'm the one or some shit. I have no one.
I have no one. Yeah.
One was he.
Lyricism, I put 4. That's wordplay, rhyme scheme. I have to keep mentioning that.
I'll put
I gave
4,
it
bro.
4. Okay. Content straight 5 out of 5 for me.
5.
Okay, questions asked.
Lyricism, you said what nigga shit and this guy shit.
We all say 4. Lyricism, we all say 4. Content,
Yeah.
I think we all
The
say
content was dope. The content was dope. You connected with it.
5 out of 5. Yeah, I didn't
One of
connect.
my.
I didn't connect. With it. I don't feel like I'm not a suicidal person. I did not connect with it.
No, man, I don't mean like that. I mean,
But it's fire. But
It's
it's fire.
not about
Way out of the connection part, man.
I did not resonate with it, but I recognize the fire in the people who relate to that.
Yeah, that's what it means. Like you connected with it, but it didn't resonate with it.
Man, if you connected with it, you connected with it. It's fine. Let's move on. We'll have a DMC. We'll have a DMC when we stop recording for niggas. We can open up into safe space. Cadence 4.
3.5.
4.
Okay, musicality I say 3.
3.5.
I'm giving it a 4, bro.
Giving it a 4 for musicality.
I'm giving it a 4, bro.
Alright, my nigga. Punches was 2. I almost even made it 1 to be honest. But 2.
Is he the one who made the one about the headline? Not the headline, man. The makeup.
What have you been rating if you don't even know which verse it is?
Nah, I mean, I remember he said something. I'm trying to make sure.
Oh, yeah, that I've been breathing since Rihanna. I've been breathing since Rihanna got her face beat.
Exactly, that one.
I make up rumors like when I get my face beat.
Nah, I'll give it a 3.
I'm giving it a 2, bro.
Okay. And then lastly, difficulty. The link between the content. Nah, I'd say 4. because it's easy to. Can I not say it's easy? It's easier to make like the nice cadence and like lyricism he did, but it's harder to do that shit with meaning and content the whole way from start to end. There's no filler words. Everything just makes sense. So I'll say difficulty 4.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
I'm giving it a 3, bro.
Okay, cool. P. Doto.
Oh, that's the Coco one.
Yeah.
That one was also crazy.
That's fine. Do you know, I just remembered, I actually DM'd Dot before we made the criteria list, and I wanted to hear what his take on what a criteria for judging a verse is. And he was strict on how you can't have an objective list for everything. You have to judge. If it's a song about vibes, you have to judge it separately. If it's a song about this, you have to judge it separately. If it's a song about this, you have to judge it separately. But then my issue is that there's some sections where we're too lenient. Like, for example, at a club song. Now, if we're going to say, okay, in the rating of club songs, what do you think about the song? Now we're going to give a club song like a 5 out of 5 on a verse. So I get where he's coming from. But, yeah. Basically, the other stuff he mentions was the similes, like all the stuff that we already had in terms of the criteria we had. But yeah, that shit was fire. Anyway, moving on. I said 4.
Give him a 5.
I woke up screaming, pump the wall.
4.
Yes, I pumped my chest. Like, what's next? 4. You said 4 as well? Content. 5 out of 5.
Content.
5.
Straight 5 out of 5.
I connected with him, bro. But I don't have a son, bro. I'm excited for Benson, but yeah, nigga.
Yeah, what was it his son or the DJ's son? Like, what do you guys know the background story for that?
I didn't get it. I was also trying to like figure out what happened.
It sounded like something happened, like tragic, like a house burns and someone died in it.
Yeah.
Son. We have a son, it was.
Either him or the DJ, but that shit was hard. With cadence, I gave it a 3.
3.
Musicality, I gave it another 3.
I'll agree with that. 3.
3.5.
Punches, I gave it 1.
2.
Yeah, 1.
I was gonna give it 0, but then like, you know, I realized that's the intention was not to bow out. So it's like,
but actually, what did punches, dude? Like at least 1.
It probably was, but I'm just saying the reason why I was gonna give it, or I couldn't give it a 0. The reason why I couldn't give it a 0. What? What are you about?
I don't think I heard a single punch, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But the reason why I couldn't give it a 0.
Yeah, 0.
Not for me. I can't give it a 0 because that was not the intention. It's like,
what do you mean, bro? If you had no punches, you had no punches, bro.
Okay, facts.
But you can't judge something with the intention that you think.
Like, we're talking about punches here, were they punches or not.
I understand. Okay, 0, I guess. 0 for punches.
Okay,
Everyone is 0.
Is everyone on 0?
Yeah, 0.
So you also going to give 0.
I just remember.
What did you say initially, Terry?
Let's go from 2 to 0, bro.
Okay. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened to my notes, dog. For the rest of the niggas, I don't have anything written down. I'll just have to try and remember.
Difficult.
Yeah, the difficulty of the verse.
Oh, me, I said 5.
That's 3.
3, exactly. I don't think it was.
No, it ain't easy to make this emotional shit and keep your lyricism on point while making. It's the same thing I was saying with Black Liz, where you keep your lyricism on point, but there's meaning. There's no filler words. Everything makes sense. There's value in every single word.
But you gave him a 3 though.
For what?
For musicality.
No. I'm talking about lyricism, where your words, your rhyme schemes all still make sense to the story.
Now I'm saying for Black Liz, you gave him a 3.
No, for difficulty. I didn't give him a 3 for difficulty. I gave him
what did you give him?
4 for difficulty.
You gave him a 5.
Give him a 5. Oh, okay.
Oh, you gave him a 4, dog.
Yeah, I gave
4,
him.
no? It wasn't a 5.
Yeah, but I'm giving a 5. I guess, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Well, you guys can say whatever your rating is. I felt like the difficulty was a 5 for that.
3.
All right.
Okay.
Ginger Trill.
Click. I wish I kept my notes. What happened, man? Okay. Lyricism. Ooh, them rhymes. That shit was hard. Wait, let me start with cadence. I'll give the cadence a 4.
Why are you jumping, bro?
Because I don't remember. Three for lyricism.
Three.
Content. 2.
Yeah.
2.5,
2.5, bro.
Yeah, because also much as this, there's that rap content where you are talking shit to rappers. It's not like that. Let me go and cry at home type of content, but it's also content in the sense of it's not just putting words that rhyme together. There was meaning in terms of his flex of being a
Nah, but then if you see that, you can put if you get like I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, Migos. They make a song about partying in the club, whatever. Then you this
not the content I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, that's not content, bro.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
I'm talking about.
Exactly.
No,
That's your
like with this
content,
one,
bro.
no. Don't start. Do not start. That's not what we're talking about. What I'm referring to.
Content.
What
To
I'm
some
referring
niggas,
to.
bro. Of
What
course, judging it according to comparing them to J. Cole and them, that shit is bullshit content. But it's still content.
Listen to that's not
Bro,
relevant.
bruh,
Migos is not on this.
basically,
Let's
that
not
means
argue about
basically
Migos. Migos
every
is not on
rapper
this list.
has content, bro. That's what you're saying. That means Gucci Gang by Lil Pump is content.
No,
That's what
guys.
you're saying by saying that.
Wait. This guy's not on the list. This guy's not on the list. Let's have this conversation after. On the list.
Let's look
But after when the conversation is now that is part of us having the conversation. We can't then have a conversation about a topic that is being spoken about right now.
But we're time constrained. It's not relevant to what we're talking about here. It's not relevant to the episode. We can't be arguing about Migos and Gucci Gang.
But it makes it interesting for people to watch, though. Can't then just cruise over just because we're talking about the verses. We talk about the verses.
Nah, I get what Tino's saying. Makes sense.
Hey, go ahead. Fights.
It's interesting to watch.
Fights.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Lost the oomph, bruh. Lost the oomph.
Let's move on.
There.
You just say fight. Now it just doesn't have that thing.
Okay.
Kill the bruh.
Let's move on then. I was saying in the content I was talking about, the Ginger Show was not about that club life. I was saying in terms of that I am fire type of content where you're expressing your not fire in lifestyle and getting girls, fire in like he was that rap content of when niggas say I'll lyrically cut your neck and what like that type of shit. Not that he said that, but like content in terms of what rappers put in freestyles, for example.
Like actual rap.
Yeah. But it's not a significant enough point. That's why I said only 2. I just can't give him a 1 or 0.
I'll give him a 3.
Okay. And then cadence, I'd say, shit was hard, yo.
That was hard.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's killing. It's crazy. I'll give him a 4.
Okay. Musicality, I say 3. And the reason why is because like I understand it's not like the typical, musicality type of song, but then it's like it's catchy. You wanna learn the lyrics and wanna rap it with them. It's like catchy. You wanna go with them and do that da 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 da. It's not like one of those ways someone's barring out and you don't wanna hear it again. Like it makes you want to sing along if you know.
Nah, this is what I said about the reason why he did. Well, I said the flow is crazy, but then I don't remember what you were saying, bro. You dig? It was a catchy flow, nah? In a way. Like when you listen to it, it's like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I don't remember what I was saying. Same with this guy. He had the dopest flow, which was very musical. Listening to it. When you're listening to it, you're like, oh, okay. But then it's gone.
Yeah, but we're not talking about memory of lyrics here. We're talking about catchiness. So in the catchiness aspect,
Yeah. Remember, that's what I said. Like that, the verse was catchy or whatever, but I don't remember. Dig.
okay, I don't know. I'm sticking to my 3.
I'm giving 4, bro.
Let's keep the same energy, bruh.
At the moment, 4.
Nah, 3.
4.
3. I said 3.
4, 3.
3.5.
You're giving him even more than me. Yet you're hating on him.
Punches.
2.5.
Yeah,
2.
2.5.
Difficulty 4.
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
Proverb beast mode. Wordplay, rhyme scheme 4.
Me, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That verse, nah, I wasn't really listening to that one.
You were not what?
I wasn't really listening to that one. But hey, his cadence and his flow was sick, bro. That's all I'm gonna say there, bro.
So okay, what does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean though for wordplay and rhyme scheme?
Bruh,
Are you saying you're
playing
not
shit? I don't know. I was not listening.
Okay, so how do you do this then?
Ish,
So he's not
bruh.
going to rate what the lyricism part.
But then that's now it's gonna unbalance the points. If it gives points for something and not for something.
No. But I can. There for lyricism now. I'll give him a 3.
Okay.
Isn't that a number that you just pulled out of your ass just because you know Proverbs? You give him like a
No,
estimated number.
No, yeah, it's a number I pulled because I know Proverb, and I kind of remember a bit. So it's like a, 50-50 thing. It's like if I know J. Cole, J. Cole does not have a bad verse, bro. You get.
But you don't know if J. Cole in every verse has 5 out of 5 cadence, 5 out of 5. There's different aspects that he might touch on every single time.
Minimum, bro. Minimum.
Nah,
3, bro.
That's not a fair judgment. That's not a fair
Cole,
judgment.
bro.
Now it is true. The nigga has proved himself. You can't say it's not fair.
It's not fair because it's like
we
me
have
saying,
heard enough.
that's like me saying, oh, Eminem released a verse, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 because I know Eminem can rap. What if he released a trash verse?
Oh no, dude. But I'm not giving this guy 5 out
But
of
he's
5.
giving
That's an
an
example.
example for the standard of the person.
Okay, but let's look at
Let's base it on the verse. Don't base it on who he is, bro.
yeah, because we can if we're gonna use that mentality, then we should have said even without listening to Eminem's Revival album, it's an amazing album. But it turns out the album was not an amazing album.
You know what, nah? Let me just give it an average. That's fair. 2.5.
50%. Okay, we can work with that. I'll give it a 3.5. Content. 2.5.
2.5 again for me, bro.
Yeah, 2.5 for content.
Was it speaking about unfelt shit?
No, but not that it was meaningless, but because he was still talking about how I'm still an OG in the game, blah blah blah, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like that verse was too short.
Yeah, it was short though.
It was short. But yeah, content 2.5. Cadence, 5 out of 5.
When is a verse too short?
Sorry?
When is a verse too short? When does one say this verse too short?
Literally the length, bruh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like 2 minutes, 16 bars. When is a verse too short?
That's hard to define, but I can tell you that Proverbs verse was short. Because I don't even know. I think another thing. I think another thing for me was because I didn't really enjoy the other guy's part. The guy he was featuring with.
Yeah.
There was too much of that guy in the song and too little of what was actually fire in the song. It was very clear that this guy is a short verse. But yeah, so I say cadence 5 out of 5.
Yeah. This nigga going, bro.
Bruh.
What are you guys putting for cadence?
I'm putting 5.
Cadence.
Huh?
4.
4.5, bro.
Tino, yeah, it's 5, 4, and 4.5 for cadence.
For content, what you guys say? 2, 2, 2, right?
2.5 for me.
I said 2.5.
I said 2.
All right.
Punches. 2.
1.
2 there, bro.
Difficulty. 4.
Got that.
5. 4.5 for difficulty.
3.5.
Non-delay, bar for bar.
Oh, the chick.
Yeah.
You went in hard.
I didn't think so, hey. I didn't think so.
Who's non-dealing?
I also didn't know her.
The
Just
rapper on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, like background for the people that don't know how they what non-dealing is.
Do you have a background to give it?
No, I don't.
Well, neither do I, my man.
he said,
Would
"Would
you
you suggest
suggest people?
to her more of her based on the song?"
Oh yeah, definitely. She's not some new school just throwing words here for fun. She's actually rapping. She's rapping. She knows how to rap.
Rapping.
Yeah, she knows how to rap.
Yeah, that's one thing that I liked about her. She was actually rapping.
Yeah. So okay, but anyway, rhyme schemes and flow.
Yeah.
No, rhyme schemes and wordplay, lyricism for me 3.
3. Benihana.
3.5.
Content 3 for me.
2.5.
0.5.
3.
Cadence.
Whew.
What we on?
Cadence
3.
Cadence.
3.
3.5.
All right.
Musicality
Flow.
Look at you trying to outshine us, bro. You want to slide in your DMs?
Nah, fam.
musicality.
No shit. 3.
2.5 for me. Punches. Oh, as much as I forgot my notes, I remember what I wrote down. I said I was gonna share punches, but I've heard all the punches. If not, okay, not all. I've heard most of the punches. The stuff that's been said, like
Yeah, something.
stuff like something like "oh fuck you both sides, I'm ambidextrous," or
Ambidextrous, man.
In the whole
Yeah.
or something I'm saying when you're talking about Super Saiyan. Know what I'm saying? There was punches, but nothing necessarily new.
Yeah, I get.
So I'll say 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, I'll give her a 2.5.
2.5. But I'll give her a props though. She's dope.
Yeah, she's definitely
Yeah, she dope.
difficulty 3.
3.
Okay, Tory Mac. Which song was it?
It was a China song. It was a Kuli China song.
Count me out for this one. I didn't understand shit.
Yeah, I won't lie. I also might have that bias of the fact that the language barrier. But what are you talking, nigga? There was like 70% English. What you saying? Sound like the whole thing was.
No way, bro.
Dude, I can tell you didn't listen because the intro is very
No,
much.
no. This is what it was. Nah. It might have been more English, but the English wasn't it, bro. It was basic shit.
Yeah, I
Hey,
feel like
can you move?
most of his lines were more. His dope lines were more in Vietnamese than in English.
Let's count Tory Mac out. Let's just have a 2.9, bro.
I'll give him 1, bro.
But that's unfair.
That's no. Let's just count the nigga out, bro.
Why?
Okay,
I-
don't be fair.
Because now you guys are gonna like judge him in a way that is like, bro.
Okay, cool.
Does
Alright.
anyone?
Okay, cool.
Reason.
Yeah.
10, 11. Are you writing them down?
Yeah.
Then you hit them out.
Yeah.
I was chillin' with a vibe at. I heard the game was calling me, so called it right back.
Okay, number 9. Youngster on number 9 with 44. After that, we have Nandile, number 8 with 47. Proverb on number 7 with 50. Then for number 6, we have a tie.
Yeah.
We have 2 people with 53. We have Rouge and Ginger Trail.
Okay.
Then we have Touchline with 55.
Okay. Touchline.
And number 3, P.O with 58. For number 1, we have a draw. Between, we have Reason and Blacklist on number 1 with 64. So now, between those 2, the number 1, who do you guys think had the better verse?
Reason
In
and
your
Blacklist.
opinion, between
Reason.
Reason and Blacklist.
Reason had a better verse for me.
Reason, yeah.
How do you think Reason, man?
So by default,
Reason
okay.
is shit.
Okay, but I was gonna say by default we changed the list, but that's now adding our personal opinions. The criteria judge them as equals, and yeah.
See you next time, next week. Same place, same time, you know.
Look at this guy being a corny YouTuber. Next time, next week, same time, same place. That's corny, bruh. That's some corny shit, bruh.
What I said was facts.
Like and subscribe, bruh.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
I've been chillin' with a vibe at. I heard the game was calling me, so call the right back.